Hello, I'm being really quiet because it's always that time on my channel. For this video, it's going to be about how to go to bed. Let's have a little talk about what's good about going to bed. I'm going to go to bed, and while I do explain things, and I hope this turns out okay and doesn't stink, I'm going to start with my pajamas. What I'm wearing here is a very old baggy t-shirt, and my pajamas are made out of jersey. You can be sleeping and have things that are making you uncomfortable or annoying you, and you don't know it, but your level of sleep isn't as deep or as good as it's supposed to be. Fleece pajamas, they're really warm, they're so soft, they make you sweat, they'll make you overheat. It would be wonderful if you could sleep in the nude. I have a teenager in the house who has friends. If she finds out I'm sleeping in the nude, she can't be comfortable because she thinks any time I'm going to jump out with a naked body. I have to wear pajamas, so of course I'm going to wear something as loose and comfortable as possible. I'm also going to lose the bear. I really love her, but let's get serious. It's best not to have things cluttering up your bed that you don't need. When you just got the one blanket to deal with while you're sleeping, it makes things less complicated. I crack my window just a little bit for fresh air. Fresh air is nice. Have you had a snack? If you're the least bit hungry, have a snack. I know chamomile tea is very well known for putting you to sleep. I find peppermint works better. It does have effects on your brain, but it's not drugs. Well, wow, I'm doing a lot of mint. So you already know, cut out the caffeine earlier in the day. This is scented oil that, with a spongy thing my daughter gave me. I just topped it up with Vicks. You've got a lot of menthol smell with that. And I can just do this on my pillow. Minty smell on the pillow to help keep my sinuses clear so if you're breathing properly, again, better quality sleep. You're like, whoa, hold it. How many times have I gotten into bed, waited till I have the insomnia, and then said, wait, it's okay. If you're having trouble with insomnia, have a list for a while. Now, of course, somewhere in amongst all this, I'm going to put on a sleep hypnosis video. What am I thinking? I'll have to make one. I could listen to that. Let it help me sleep. Blow out the candle and turn out the lights. If you do have a teenager, wouldn't it be wonderful if they came home on time? If you could get them to do that, that would be nice. I've got my cheap, no name, calcium antacids, mint flavored, of course. The calcium's good for you, and it does calm your nerves down, and it's a healthy alternative to taking the sleeping pill. If you do tend to get heartburn or any of that, you know, sure, why not? And what I've got under this here is, to show you, you know those foamy things? I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up, but yeah, those foam things that you get that put the extra bit of padding in between foam rubber stuff. Yeah, if you need a firm mattress, get some foamy stuff on top of that. Sit quietly and just love yourself for doing that day. But just thank yourself because you got up and you did the day. It may not have been perfect, but you did it. Take a little time to feel gratitude for my bed. Thank you so much for my soft bed. Just take that moment to love yourself, to feel gratitude for some things that you're grateful for. Just grateful that you got through the day. Just grateful that you had a day. Be grateful you're still breathing. Some people aren't. There's not a fly on me. There's a fly in here. Make sure all the flies in your room are dead. If you can just quiet your mind and stay still and comfortable and let all the tension go, that's what sleep hypnosis videos are good for too. If you can lose the tension and lose the racing thoughts, you are getting just as much rest, almost, but not quite, as if you were actually sleeping. So just because you can't sleep doesn't mean you're failing at resting. Bedtime is not a time to work things out, not a time to worry, not a time to focus on how to fix problems, not a time to bring out your old resentments, to start rehearsing in your head something someone did that you didn't like. Shift your focus back to things you're grateful for. Shift your focus back to what a good job you're doing of resting. Shift your focus back to things you like. You don't want to start digging through your history for things that bothered you. This is not time for that. If you keep regular sleeping hours, that can often help. Going to bed and getting up at regular times. Having an alarm clock. I'm bad on the weekends too. I know I should get up with the alarm. If you go to bed at the same time and you have the same rituals in a row of things you do to let your body know it's time to sleep, I'm going to ask you to subscribe without sleeping positions. My throat's collapsing. I'm having a hard time getting air. My body's feeling something distressing's happening, and of course it's not going to feel as rested as it's supposed to. If you've taken first aid courses before, there's a thing called recovery position. And that's where this leg comes up like this leg's straight, okay, and this shoulders kind of lean back. And they take your hands and put them under your head. There. So now I'm in perfect position for, well, best position for breathing. I'm trying to think, is there anything else? That's everything I can think of going over it in my head of things to do to help you sleep. And yeah, have a good night's sleep. I don't want to turn you guys off, but sometimes I sweat at night. I don't want to turn you on, but sometimes I sweat at night. I don't know. How does that work? Delicious. That our circadian rhythms, like our body, and our mouths too. And our mouths say things. Here's what I look like. That's not what's important. Boy, I really wish I'd stuck to my diet if I was going to roll around in bed on the video. But look at my butt. Look at my butt. Anyway, pillow. There we go. It is the most comfortable way. Are we okay now? If you're like me and you're single, just because you're sleeping alone doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you. Really? Oh, it's fun. It's okay. We're having a pajama party. It's okay. Hey, where's my mouse? Where's my mouse? All right. Good night.